and out of the silks, this routine is for you. However, Taylor complained a lot when she was learning it.
What? I never complained. I don't remember that at all.
DM me and I will post the videos. If I get 5 people asking to see the complaints, I will post the videos.
You
Only 5. Of course, I always do. This is what happens when you have unlimited, what do you call that?
The cloud?
The cloud story.
That is the worst thing I convinced her to do. Really?
This routine does require a lot of strength, grip strength, knee strength. You do need to have flexibility for this routine. So it is a bit more on the challenging side, but it is really a pretty routine that if you want to challenge yourself and to learn different roll in and out of the silks, it's really one that you should try. It's not too long that you will be exhausted, but it is a little tiring.
Yeah. I really like the splitty position that we do closer to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's nice too. Okay guys, so if you are new to this channel, welcome. On this channel, we break down all things aerial across 4 apparatuses: hoop, hammock, silks, and pole. So if you practice any of those apparatuses, especially at home, do subscribe to the channel. It's a great resource to have when you're training at home.
Yes, and if you have an aerial bestie that you train with or that you intend to train with, invite them to join you as well so that you can both have access to all of the resources that we put together for you. And as always, let us know if you need something added or removed from our videos so that we can make sure it is serving you in the way that we intend and hope that it does.
Exactly. Okay, so before we start, we do need to do a quick safety check. Make sure that we're safe at all times in the air. So first, on your equipment, make sure the rigging and everything is okay. Make sure that you have a crash mat. Don't practice without one under any circumstances, especially for the start. Getting that right can be a little bit tricky. So make sure you have a crash mat. Make sure that you warm up well and cool down well before and after you practice aerial, always. Specifically for this video, we'd recommend warming up your shoulders because you do rotate your shoulders a lot in the beginning, and there is a split and a back bend.
There's a little bit of a back bend.
Oh, I just realized that.
A little bit of that.
Warm up your back, shoulders, and maybe just your legs a little bit and your hips. So full warm-up videos, you can find those right up here in a playlist that we created if you're looking for warm-up ideas. Make sure that you are wearing the right clothing. For this routine, it does require that you're able to grip the silk with your legs a lot. So if you're wearing super silky leggings, it could be more challenging for you.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I thought you were saying, no, it's not.
No, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Opt for shorts like Karina did, or try to find some leggings that are a little less slippery, something that is on the stickier side. You can always put some resin behind it as well. But ultimately, if you want to use less strength, go with shorts. You will get like a little peel in the back of your knee if you're not used to that though. So sorry, it's her fault.
I'm still getting used to it, but I always tell Taylor it's a great way for my knees to get used to it because I love seeing these poses that you need to hook with your knee and you can release your hands. But it does mean you slide a little on the fabric, and so it does burn a little or a lot. Depends on how used to it you are. Before it used to be like a lot more to endure. Now it's getting easier. Now it's not so bad.
Yeah. If you do go for leggings, just expect to use a bit more strength when you do that.
Yes, grip strength especially.
Yeah, grip strength especially. Okay, and then also make sure that you have your spotting buddy. Make sure you have someone to practice with so that you're safe at all times. They're here to help you out, be your GPS in the air, tell you if you're doing things right or wrong, and if something happens, they can make sure you make it back to the mat safely or call someone.
Yes.
And we definitely recommend that you have a spotting buddy in the beginning when you're doing the start. Because I remember when I was learning the start with Karina, she had to kind of support me a lot of the times until I knew where exactly to place my arms, what muscles to engage to make sure that I can stay up.
Yes. And when we do the breakdown, I do it very slowly, but if you are not used to it, you tend to do it faster and you don't engage your right muscles. So please make sure you have a spotting buddy to help you, just in case you don't want you to be pulling your shoulders or anything like that.
Okay.
Okay guys, and as always, you can find the music for this routine synced up to this video, but we do put together a short for you that is probably going to be longer than a minute. You can find a link to maybe one or two of these shorts right here. And if you want to see it like together without having to watch one video and then the other, come back to the channel on Friday when we release a YouTube video synced up to the music, and you get to see both of us doing it. We always emphasize how important this is so that you can see that different people doing the same poses might look different because of our bodies, our abilities, our flexibility, our strength. All of these things matter. So when you do it, if it doesn't look exactly like we do it, don't worry. Just continue to train and to condition to make sure that you are working with your body in a way that is positive and strengthening. As always, if you can't wait until Friday, you are welcome to hop onto our Instagram accounts. We leave you link to those down in the description below, and we release the videos there as well. So both of our Instagram accounts, you can find links to those down there. And we will also leave you the song that we use along with the timing with which we get started down in the description below as well, so that you know the version and the exact song that we use, as well as when we actually started the routine, so that when you try to put it together at home, if you want to use the same music, you don't have to be searching around the entire internet to figure out which song we use.
Oh, great. Yes. Okay, so that's about it. Let's get started. Okay, so we start off with us holding on to each side of the poles at about your eye level. So Karina is going to pull herself up and into a pike at first. So make sure you do a complete pike. Then you're going to hook one leg on its adjacent side high above your hand. And then you're going to hold this pose, arch your back a little to hold your first pose. From there, you're going to bring your hooked leg and crochet it on the fabric. Bring your free leg through the middle. And you're going to rotate your shoulder a bit to pull yourself up. Hold on with your inside hand. Make sure you bend your knee to hold on to the fabric very well. That's super important. Hold up high with your inside hand. And then bring yourself up and release, and the fabric will be on each side. And that is the start. Okay, so you'll have both fabric on each side. Now you're gonna Russian climb on one fabric. Hold up high, so adjust your hands to hold high on each side. And then you're going to straighten your legs and wave yourself up. Great, okay. Now from there, you'll be back in that same hanging position. So we'll show you how we're gonna make the loop from the ground, because it's just way easier, and you'll be able to see some of the details. So Karina's starting after she's done with her Russian. She's going to turn to the opposite fabric. So she was on her right before, now she's turned towards her left. And she's going to take her left leg, place it against the fabric. And then just like you would with a Russian climb, you're going to use your right leg to scoop the fabric. But this time you're going to bring the fabric, the tail between the space between your body and the pole. So it should look like this. This is how we're going to start making the loop. From there, you're holding up high. You're going to make sure that you adjust your outside hand to hold on under your armpit to the pole. So after you've grabbed that pole under your armpit, you're going to roll. And once you've done your first roll, you release your outside leg from the loop. you'll be left with that little loop there. Make sure the tail is between your legs, and then stack your free leg on top of the other. Adjust your grip on top to flamenco grip, and you'll be able to extend to make this pose. Can I spin you? This is how it should look. Great. From there, hold on back, and you're going to roll in one more time. It's fine that you're spinning, it's still okay. And then you're going to hook your leg, your free leg, on the pole. Bring both knees together. And then you're gonna hold the tails and add some spin. When you've added some spin, you can do some extensions, making sure that you hold on to the tail with one hand and arch your back to create this pose. From there, you're going to release your hooked leg and hold on to it to create a splitty position here. And you'll hold that for a bit as well. When you're done, you're going to hold on to the pole that's running between you and pull yourself up. And then you're going to reverse your movements. So you did 2 rolls before, you'll also do 2 rolls here. And then you're gonna wave yourself up, hold on to both poles, and then we do a slow release. So you're from this pull-up position, you're gonna slowly release yourself into a dead hang.
Practicing this routine as much as we did. And if you haven't subscribed us yet, please remember to subscribe to our channel, especially if you want to have more aerial content delivered to you whenever you need it. And as always, invite your bestie to join as well. And before you leave, please remember to leave us a like so that it can tell YouTube that you enjoyed our content.
Yes. And if you're looking to train some more and looking for another fun sort of back bendy routine with some pretty shapes, check out the routine we're leaving on screen. It's a really nice one. It's actually the first silks choreography that I made. So do check that out if you are looking to train some more. And until next time,
it's really pretty. Go check it out. Bye!